Hello, it's Junie. Going to try to break down Camila's astrology chart. Camila is missing from Texas. Her name is Camila Mendoza Olmos. She went missing on Christmas Eve morning. She was seen by CCTV camera going to, I believe, her vehicle in her neighborhood on Christmas Eve morning between 6:30 and 7 a.m. She's 19 years old. Her loved ones thought she was just going on a regular walk. Camila is known to exercise and go on walks. This happened in Texas, San Antonio, Texas, in Bexar County. So if you have any information about her whereabouts, it's recommended that you call law enforcement at in the Bexar County Sheriff's Office is where you would call. She was last seen wearing baby blue pajama shorts, a black hoodie, and white shoes. Okay, so we're just going to look at the astrology. Ooh, that is so gross. The thing. I'm using a new phone today, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, let's look at her. Here's some other pics of her. She's a really beautiful girl. So let's see what her astrology says. See if we can figure out anything looking at the astrology. Oh. Some other pictures of her. Like I said, she's a really beautiful girl. I mean, she's just 19. Here's some of the CCTV footage where she's seen going out to the car. Hey, Simply, how are you? Yes, she's a very beautiful young girl. She's missing, so really pretty girl. I mean, just gorgeous girl. So here's where she's seen going out, I believe, on CCTV footage is here. Hey, Chloe Jade, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Hey, Julia. Thank you for my crowns, everybody. I really appreciate that. Yay. Thanks, guys. I'm clapping. Yay. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, so here's where she's seen going out. So, yeah, very goal-oriented girl from what I can gather. So, let's just take a look at the chart. So I got 6:58 a.m. on the chart. The AC line is at a... I'm happy to see you too, sweetie. So, where's my pencil? Okay. So we're at 25 degrees. So if we know that Aquarius is 23 degrees, then Pisces would be 24. And Aries is 25. So Aries is ruling the chart right now. And the AC line is being ruled by Sagittarius. So that makes our victim Jupiter, which makes sense because we were dealing with an older teen. Jupiter is the bigger teen. Now, usually they tell us in criminal astrology that if a victim, okay, so first of all, you know, my heart breaks for her family, and I'm not doing this to be disrespectful in any way to her family. I'm doing this to read the energies of the exact moment that she was seen on CCTV footage of the planets that were above her head the moment that she went missing. This is just astrology. You do not have to take this as factual evidence. It's what I'm doing is I'm just basically taking a thermometer of the temperature of the planets the moment that somebody goes missing, okay? Doesn't mean that it's factual. It's just very strange that we usually end up mapping people out where they're found, and these energies usually do come true, okay? From as much as I've been doing this, the astrology always tells the truth. If anything, it's human error. If the astrology comes off wrong or somebody's predicting something wrong with the astrology, it's usually human error. It's not the planet's error. The planets always tell us pretty much so what's going on, but we can misinterpret it, right? Because each house means certain things. So when we look at the Wheel of Life here, if our victim is being ruled by Jupiter, that rules the 9th house. That means our open enemy is being ruled by Mercury. That rules the 3rd house, which rules siblings, school, short trips, goddess, your neighborhood, and your communication. So, you know, our open enemy is showing up in her neighborhood, could know one of her siblings, could be somebody that she knows from school, could be someone that she knows from her neighborhood, and someone that's familiar with her. I would say she's probably familiar with the person if she was taken, okay? Because if she's being ruled by Sagittarius on the AC line, that means our victim is right here in Sagittarius. Now, when a victim is being ruled by Sagittarius, there is this kind of like hope that we have that the victim is alive, okay? Because Jupiter is the most optimistic and lucky planet that we have, really, in astrology, okay? But we have to remember that we are dealing with crime. And sometimes what happens if a victim is being ruled by Jupiter, it means that our victim was probably feeling very optimistic at the time, very open and free, wanting to exert their freedoms in some way, okay? Or speak their mind or have a belief about something. But we have to remember that this Jupiter is being ruled at a 22nd degree. In criminal astrology, not your natal chart, okay? Please remember, am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. JD says, I'm Aquarius. I want to bring new ideas to the world, but I must be humble. Yes, that's Aquarius, all right. If she went missing during an Aquarius moon. So, welcome in, JD. It's good to see you. Just try to remember, guys, this is not your natal chart, and this is not like regular astrology. Okay, we're going to look at the dark side of astrology because we're looking at crime. Okay, so every planet has a beautiful side and a light side, and every planet and sign has a neutral side, and every planet and sign has a dark side, okay? So because we're doing true crime, I'm going to focus more on the darkness that these planets can bring forward, okay? So the darkness with Jupiter is that in crime, not on your natal chart, okay? So we're dealing with a 22nd degree here, which rules a kill or be killed degree, okay? And that's showing up for our victim. Our victim is showing up in the 7th house. What does the Wheel of Life tell us about the 7th house? The 7th house tells us that it's relationships, marriage, and partners. And in crime, it's everyone who's not us. So an open enemy. There's an enemy. So she is with her enemy at this time, okay? So because the AC line and the planet that rules our victim is showing up in the 7th house, that means that she would either know her perpetrator or that she would be familiar with them, possibly with school or through family. She might know them because she's showing up in Cancer. Hygeia is at a 0 degrees. This rules our victim's health. So something has switched over. She just crossed this DC line. The Hygeia just crosses over the threshold of health and service into open enemies. It's at a 0 degree of Cancer. So I'm wondering if her stomach felt sick this morning. Cancer rules the breast and the stomach. So I am curious about her Hygeia showing up on the DC line. That's not good. Also, 25 degrees, so 23, 24, 25, that is an Aries degree. This can mean that our victim and open enemy, there could have been an argument, or there could be some anger involved here, okay? Is everybody doing okay in chat? Yeah, it's sad. She's such a beautiful girl, guys. So it doesn't surprise me that she has a lot of enemies, possibly, or people who might be jealous of her, okay? So our open enemy is showing up at an anger degree of 25 degrees. This rules our open enemy to our victim. It's showing up in Gemini. So this can either mean that our enemy is probably younger than 30. So we're looking at someone who's younger than 30. We could be looking at someone who is 2. There could be 2 people, or that she might not be this person's only victim. She could be the second victim. Or there could be like a twin theme happening here with our open enemy. I believe that our open enemy is hidden. Why? Because Mercury rules the DC line, and that means that Mercury is in the 12th house, which rules secret hidden enemies. Okay, and it's very conjunct the sign of Nemesis. It's 17, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's conjunct, but not a tight conjunction, not a tight orb. In criminal astrology, we really want to look at tight orbs, at the most 0 to 1 to 2 degrees apart. 3 degrees apart is pushing it. But I am showing that there is a hidden nemesis, which is a hidden enemy here. So Mercury is showing up at the 17th degree. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is Leo. Now, that makes me think that either she knows this person through a hookup, because the 17th degree rules the 5th house. Let's go to the 5th house. Here's the 5th house here. So that's children, creativity, pleasure, romance, good fortune, and sex. So it makes me wonder, has our victim had a hookup with someone? It's possible. Now we have Venus and Juno hugging the AC line right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Venus and Juno. I was like, okay, so I got 29 degrees of Venus, 28 degrees of Juno, right hugging the AC line, which is my victim. Juno rules relationships. My victim is in the house of relationships at a kill or be killed degree. She's opposed Pluto. Okay? Now, another thing that's interesting is that the DC line is being ruled by Gemini. Our victim goes missing on a Wednesday, right? Which is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini. So again, this is siblings, neighborhood, people who might know her siblings, people in a neighboring town, people in her local neighborhood, people that she's been to school with, and communication. And again, it's the twins. So 2. Okay, so there could be two people involved here. And with Venus so close to Juno, could I have a jealous female involved here? Could there be two people with a jealous female? Now, it kind of gives me I'm really hoping not, but it kind of gives me the girl that went missing in Philadelphia. I did her chart not so long ago, and there was a neighbor and the guy's his last name was King. And I believe there was some jealousy involved, and they ended up unaliving her as well. So with Juno here, I do feel like there's a relationship here that's truly affecting our victim, because Juno is really hugging that AC line. So, I mean, I have to think that there could be some type of relationship here. With Hygeia being at a 0 degrees as well in the 7th house, I mean, I have to think that there's some type of something emotional going on here. I have the moon at a 23 degrees. The 23 degrees rules Aquarius. So again, that's something shocking and unexpected to happen to our victim. And it also could be that the moon is in Aquarius and it's being ruled by an Aquarian Uranus degree. Okay, so Uranus degree is 23 degrees. The moon is also in Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus. So these are things that are playing off of each other. Like she went missing on a Wednesday, ruled by Mercury. The open enemy to our victim is ruled by Mercury. The moon is sitting in Aquarius at an Aquarius degree. Okay, so this can mean that somebody in her community, there's something emotional happening in her community. Somebody that may want to, something shocking and unexpected in her friend group, and somebody may have wanted to possess her or wanted to take possession of her. Okay, I have DNA in the 2nd house. Again, that can be someone wanted her or looked at her like a possession. Okay, so at the end of the matter, I have 10 degrees. That is the IC line. 10 degrees is ruled by Capricorn. So that is someone wanting control and someone wanting to, take power over her. The sun has entered Capricorn at this point. So again, that can be someone that might be a little bit bigger than her, wanting to take authority or control in some way. Okay, plus I'm at an Aries degree, which means that somebody's angry at her. Someone is angry, plus the enemy who's angry at her would be hidden. Okay, and they could be angry, and it could be a secret about a hookup or some type of relationship, and they're angry about it, and they're hiding this anger. Okay, possibly. Jupiter's in Cancer, 22nd degree, kill or be killed. Lilith is in Sagittarius, so that's our secret hidden sexual desires, and then wanting to take action on that, okay, in a big way, having the courage to do it. Hi Betty, it's good to thank you everybody for these little crowns. I really appreciate them. They're wonderful. Thank you. Hi WS Betty Boop, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Glad everybody's here. Okay, so also the 11th house is being ruled by Scorpio. So again, there is something in her friend group. So looking at this, I would say she knows the person. At the end of the matter, I have anger. Aries is ruling that, and there's some type of wanting someone to control somebody or take authority over someone, okay? With that 10th degree on the IC. And Aries is someone's angry. Aries rules the eyes, Aries rules the face, and Aries rules the head. If you think of the two rams bumping heads, that's in the womb, and in the tomb is in the 4th house there. That's not good either. Saturn is in Pisces. This is a dissolving of a belief or dissolving of, with Neptune and Saturn together, man, it's going to be tough in crime, these two being together like that, because these two being together like this, and Neptune is at a 29th degree. This planet right here is the planet of delusions, lies, conspiracy theories. this planet right here rules drugs, alcohol, people going under, medications. And then you have Saturn here, who's a planet about restriction. And he's the planet that tells you no. So you have a planet that's not in reality, and then you have a planet that is in reality. And they're right, they're conjunct, and they'll be this way for a long time. I think they go into Aries together at the same time, which is conflict. You have a planet of delusion and a planet of reality getting ready to cross over this threshold and go into Aries. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be wild. It's going to be one hell of a ride, I'll tell you that. Then I have Nessus, which is a physical attack, which is in Pisces. So someone might be a little delusional here. At the 18th degree is this physical attack. That is a devil degree. That rules the devil. So we have a physical attack. The devil is there. 11th North Node in Pisces. So again, the 11th degree is something shocking and unexpected happening with her destiny in Pisces. So there's probably going to be a little conspiracy theories. There's probably going to be something hidden. And I have Persephone in Pisces at the 6th degree. So 6th degree is ruled by Virgo. So again, someone was critical about her. And Persephone is, being taken and hidden. So Persephone being in Pisces like that makes me feel like she could be taken back to a house, because my open enemy is in Cancer. Cancer does rule water. Cancer rules homes, a home near water possibly, or a water source. A home, it's just not good that she's opposite Pluto here. And I believe that she probably went willing with this person, because look at this mini T-square right here pointing over to Algol. These two hanging out together. Okay, so these two hanging out together for our future is not great, okay? And these two hanging out together, man, it's the demon star Algol with the planet of shock, innovation, and unexpected events. And I have this little tiny blue T-square, which is Saturn, which rules a physical body, in Aries, which is, okay, at an Aries degree. So that's conflict, anger, a wound to the head, or the skull, because it's Saturn rules bones and Aries rules the head or the face, okay? And then it goes, there's a trine to Jupiter. So I feel like this trine to the trine to Saturn and Jupiter is like she went willingly. Like there's this flow, this easy flow of energy, but the climax of it is something shocking and unexpected, and someone loses their head. I would say someone loses their head about it, because Algol is here, the demon star, and they lose their head over probably some type of hookup, or I don't know. Was she having relationship problems? Does anyone know? Because with her being in the 7th house at a 22nd degree, I really feel like there's some relationship issues here. Jupiter's in a trine with Saturn, so I feel like she went willingly. She went willingly with this person. And Uranus is trine with Pluto. So again, it's like she's willingly going. She's willingly going in a way. It's like Uranus would be her community. And the moon is square Uranus as well here. So if I'm looking at the moon, see this right here? That's a square to Uranus. So something emotional in her community, someone who wanted to maybe take possession of her, and then it's just shocking. Unexpected. So Jupiter is either means that she's 50% alive and well, maybe at someone's family's house, or maybe someone the family knows, and is very emotional, or that it means that this victim, what was done to her was over the top, so that somebody was really mad at her. So it's either like, when victims show up in Jupiter, it's like 50-50. It's like there's a 50% chance that they're okay, but then the other 50% chance is that this victim got it over the top, because Jupiter is about expansion and growth. Jupiter is about going over and beyond. So it could either mean that the victim got it, like if you had 5 victims and one of the victims showed up in Jupiter, the one that shows up in Jupiter is the one that's going to get it the most. It's the one that's going to get like the most of the anger is going to be directed towards that person. And she's at a kill or be killed degrees opposed Pluto at a 2nd degree. So that makes me feel like someone wanted possession of her, or possessed. There was either jealousy or possession of her, or yeah, and Kronos and Hades hanging out like this, 16 and 15 degrees. Yeah. So there's jealousy and anger here. And I do feel like there might be 2 people involved, and she may know them from the neighborhood or from her school. So, hey everyone, it's Brooke is here. Brooke has just had some serious surgery, everybody. So can everybody give her good vibes and send Brooke healing prayers over chat? I hope you're feeling better, Brooke. It's good to see you, honey. I know you haven't been feeling well. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, so let me go to Scribble Maps. Now, I believe this is where she went missing from. It says the 1100 block of Caspian Spring. So when I looked on the news, it looked like they had cameras out around here. So I'm not damn it, I keep writing on my freaking computer like an idiot. So it says 1100 block of Caspian Spring. So I'm assuming she's either in one of these 2 houses or maybe even in one of these 2 houses. So I'm going to map this area here starting. Okay. Yeah, the Gamma. Yeah, see, and Mercury being square Saturn like that makes me think like they wanted control of her. Someone wanted to control her in a way. And this all happened Christmas morning, you know? It's just awful. Juno is in Sag, too. So that's a relationship. Something with a relationship. Freedom of... Maybe she wanted freedom from a relationship. Or... Does anybody know about this girl's love life? Are her friends? Or someone in that neighborhood? Either someone in that neighborhood are friends of hers, someone that might know her family or siblings, and someone who she may have been in a relationship with or maybe hooked up with at one time. Something like that. I'm on Scribble Maps. So when I look at my map, I don't feel like she's too far away, guys, because she could be a mile to 2.5 miles. At the most, 25 miles. Let's see what she's at. 2.2 miles, 22 miles. My enemy is at 1.7 miles. The AC/DC is 2.5 miles or 25 miles. And the IC and the AC line, the IC and the MC line are 1.0 miles to 10 miles. So I'm really feeling like she's not that far away, actually. Hi, Irish, Cream Springs Green. We are doing criminal astrology for a missing person. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that online, unfortunately. And also with that Uranus trine Pluto, I wonder if she was like going through a transformation herself. Was she like trying to choose her own path and it pissed someone off? Like was she going through some type of transformation and someone in her friend group didn't agree with it or something. I don't know. See, I don't know a lot about this girl's personal life, but you can see here Mercury and all this tension here. Look, someone might have been a little delulu. Someone in her neighborhood or someone in her friend group could have been delulu, and it would be hidden. Like this open enemy is hidden from her. Like she may have had no clue that they were pissed or hidden, like a hidden enemy. But she's with them because she's showing up in the house that rules the open enemy. So she's definitely with her enemy right here. She's with her enemy. She's with them. Okay? She just doesn't, she might not know. I feel like she went willingly with this person. I'm going to have to scrub my computer screen all up. All right, so let's do 2.5 miles and 1 mile out. Let's start with that. Let's scribble maps. So this is the area where she went missing. Hope you guys can see okay. I think I figured out how to, because my laptop got hacked into and it blocked me out, so I wasn't able to share my computer screen, but I think if I change my email address, it might let me do it. So hopefully this year, Juniper's Tarot and Astrology will be able to learn how to share my screen, and then maybe you guys can come up and hang out with me while I completely embarrass myself. So yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's do 1 mile. Because the IC and the MC are 1 mile, okay? And then we'll do 2.5 from here. Let me just label 1 mile. I might not be able to get everything done with you guys tonight, but at least we can start mapping her a little bit and get an idea of maybe where she could be, of an area at least. So this is 1 mile. Sorry guys, I'm not watching chat. Please talk to each other, be good to each other, take care of one another while you're on here, because I can't always look down at the chat when I'm doing this. Chloe, can I make you a moderator too, hun? Chloe, would you mind helping me moderate? Monitor. See if I can make you a monitor. Add as monitor. Okay, I think I made you a monitor. Thank you, Chloe. I really appreciate it. I don't have a lot of, I only have like like 3 people that I do. Did it make you a monitor? Oh, good. You got a wrench. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, cool. I'm glad. Okay. Let's see. All right. So 2.5 miles. Did everybody eat dinner already? Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. Let's do... just get me started. I'll probably break down more of the chart, you know, like I'll map it. I'll map it and then come on real quick and show you what I got. I don't like Selena, who is about the light of the moon, shining a light on some. She's usually very positive, but I don't like Celine being at the 18th degree of the devil degree. So I have Nessus at the 18th degree, and I have Selene at the 18th degree in the 8th house of death. It's like shining a light on something evil, right? Shining a light on something evil. That's, yeah. I'm really praying that I'm wrong. Okay, guys? So this is just an energy reading of the planets. I mean, I could be wrong. Okay, I'm praying that I'm wrong. I really am. And I'm hopeful that because she's in Jupiter, that she's alive. I'm really hoping she's alive. I mean, she's just such a pretty girl, and her 19 is just so young, and it would not surprise me if she's pissed off 2 people that she's familiar with. You know, she's a beautiful young girl. I mean, look at her. She's a model. She's absolutely stunning. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's some jealousy, right? I mean, and I feel like it's someone who she knows and someone that she may have been in a relationship with. And there's 2 people. One is a secret enemy, or 2 secret enemies. So, yeah. Or that they live in the neighborhood, and I would say they're probably younger than 30. Let's see. Let's look at Kirsty's book and see if she tells us Mercury on the 7th house cusp. Hold on. I got Kirsty's book here, guys. Kirsty's book. So let's just look real quick. Mercury's on the 7th house cusp. Gemini. Okay, here's what Kirsty says. Kirsty McIntosh, she is a criminal forensic astrologer. She's been doing astrology for over 25 years. Very knowledgeable person. She has her own channel, The Forensic Astrologer. This is one of her books. She has lots of books. She has everything you need to get started to do criminal astrology. So let's just read what she says here about Gemini. Gemini on the 7th house cusp. See if I was right. When Gemini is on the 7th house cusp, the investigation could consider dual involvement. So, like I said, 2 people scenarios rather than focusing exclusively on a single. Can you guys see the words? I'm sorry. On a single perpetrator. The astrological signature strongly suggests collaboration. So there's 2 people involved or 2 people collaborated to make this happen. Potentially between individuals with I can't say that word. I don't know what conjugational was. Can somebody tell me what that word is right there? Kirsty is very smart, so I can't read that word. Relationships, siblings, cousins, proximity-based connections such as neighborhoods or local associates. So, yeah, I was pretty much on spot. The Gemini subject typically presents with a refined morphology characterized by proportional symmetry rather than substantial mass. Physical attributes include notable ocular intensity with exceptional visual acuity and penetrating quality. The extremities display characteristics of elongation. So one of these suspects could have something with their eyes, something ocular, and they could have long arms. Particularly in the upper limbs, hands and pedal structures. So long limbs, long fingers, long hands, something something specific about their arms and hands. Cranial hair typically manifests in brunette pigmentation. So someone with brownish, reddish hair or brown hair. Age demographics skew significantly toward a younger adult males, predominantly under 29 years old. Okay, I said under 30. So they would have an intellectual profile, reveals sophisticated cognitive processing with exceptional verbal facility. So someone who can communicate very well. Communications analysts often proves particularly revealing as linguistics patterns demonstrate complexity, fluency, and strategic adaptation. So the Geminin suspect demonstrates remarkable environment adaptability, capable of behavioral modifications to suit contextual requirements. This chameleon-like quality creates particular investigative challenges. Okay, that makes me feel nervous because my enemy is showing up in Mercury, all right, in the 12th house, which is hidden. So this is someone that can kind of be manipulative and hide, so like a chameleon-like quality creates particular investigative challenges as the person can rapidly alter presentation, creates styles to evade identification or manipulate the investigative processes. So we're dealing with someone that's smart and that may have planned it, someone. Yeah. I hope that helps. Yeah. Gemini able to have different selves. Yeah, like Gemini is the twins, so they're two people, but you can actually have someone who is just so smart that they can hide that craziness really well, and that they that they're like a chameleon, right? And they'll blend in. And I feel like she went willingly. I think she went willingly and didn't realize that they hated her or they were angry at her, because I don't know. I haven't heard anything about. Yeah, exactly. On and off switch. Exactly. Brooke is right. Yeah, Gemini is like, if you have a best friend that's a Gemini, I'm a Gemini moon. So I understand this very well. I'm up and down with my emotions. There's two sides to my emotions. I can flip out and then I can be very loving, but I have this quest for knowledge. I have ADHD really bad. So, I mean, that should tell you a lot right there. But my emotions are ruled by Gemini. So if there's two people in me, my emotions are two-sided. There's this damn gnat that's been flying around since Christmas, and I haven't been able to kill him. I think I have to change the dirt on one of my plants down there. My Christmas cactus did not bloom this year. It's the first time my Christmas cactus has never bloomed. I have a huge Christmas cactus down on my altar down there. And I looked at the soil and there was bugs in it. And I was like, ew, like little gnats flying around. So I think I gotta, change the soil down there in the plant. Yeah, and it's just interesting that this chart is ruled by Gemini, and she went missing on a Wednesday, which is also ruled by Gemini. Wednesdays is ruled by Gemini. So yeah, that's interesting. All right, so let's map out Jupiter. Jupiter's at 22 degrees. I just want to write it down so I have it as I'm doing this. So Jupiter's at 22 degrees right here, guys. This is what we're going to map out. So 22 plus 90, 2, 9, 10, 11. So it takes me to 112 degrees. All right. So from her last location, we do 112 degrees. And I use this little button right here because it gives me a straight line. And then you just move your little squiggly line thing here to 112. Okay. Hope you guys can see. And when you're doing this, you guys just have to practice clicking your little mousey thing and holding your little mouse and then moving the line. Okay, so it's like you kind of have to balance your little line. I don't know if that makes sense. Missy has started mapping. If you guys want to check Missy out, she started mapping. Her and I have been talking, and she's doing really good with her mapping. So yeah, I try to support and support our fellow mappers of astrology, of criminal astrology. Try to give support to Kirsty and Jen, Astrology for Mystics, and Missy, and me, and support me. Because there's not a lot of us out there, guys. It really isn't. Okay, so let's map Mercury, who is at 17 degrees. Mercury is in Sag. And Sag, if you go into Kirsty's book, she gives you all of these degrees to look at. So Mercury in Sag would be 240. And then we have 17. So that's 7, 4, 5. Then you bring your 2 down. That's 257. Okay? So 257 degrees. Hi, Sweetly. It's good to see you. Oh, we're having a good night. Hey, Jen. It's good to see you, sweetie. Hi. Oh, I got to make Jen a mod, too. Can I make you a mod, Jen? I'm going to make you a mod, too. Yay. I have more moderators. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to hit the button. I think I added you as a mod, too, if you want to check to see if you have a wrench. Oh, thank you so much for my donation. I appreciate it so much, Chloe. I need it. Thank you so much. Hi, David. Hey, it's good to see you, David. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. Oh, yeah. This is Camille. Camille. Am I saying her name right, guys? Camilla. I think it's Camilla. This beautiful girl here. Look, Jen. She went missing in San Antonio, Texas. Do you want to look at the chart? See if you... I wish I'm going to try to figure this out, Jen, and eventually... because I would love to have Brooke up. I would love to have you up. I got blocked out of my laptop, so I wasn't able to, go online through my laptop. So I've just been showing my phone, but hopefully I think someone told me that I just have to make a new email, and then I should be able to have people up. So I would love to be able to do that. I love if we could all come up and talk about this astrology. Here's the map, Jen. Can you somewhat see it? So 25 degrees is the AC. I know Jen is specialized in degrees, guys. So I mean, all of us astrologers have our own style and our own way of doing things. There is no wrong or right here. But Jen is very specialized in degrees. I'm check out this Juno that's right sitting on top of her AC. She went missing Christmas Eve morning. She was last seen on CCTV footage going out to her car, and then the CCTV footage cuts off. Gemini is at 25, and that's ruling the DC. So what do you think about that, Jen? Yeah. She went she went missing on Christmas morning. Isn't that awful? Or Christmas Eve morning. Freaking terrible. Like, a family's worst nightmare, right? I mean, just heartbreaking. It's rising in Sag, the missing event. Yes, ma'am, it is. So it makes me think our victim may have been seeking freedom. And I don't know if she just broke up with somebody, but that makes me feel like our victim may have been breaking up with someone. Plus, look how close I have Juno and Venus right here on the 29th degree and 28th degree, right here on the AC. And Gemini, I mean, I might have two people involved here. And I do feel like because Jupiter is in the 7th house, that means that she knew her, she knows her, she knew who took her. She's familiar with the people who took her. She's familiar to her open enemy, I believe. Like she was being controlled and trying to get away. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like she was seeking freedom. I feel like she went willingly, but I could be wrong. Okay, it's just my own personal opinion with this. Jupiter being with this mini trine here, it just makes me feel like she went willingly, but there's anger here, and this enemy is hidden because Gemini, DC is ruled by Gemini, and Mercury is hidden, and he's at a 17th degree, which makes me feel like there's a hookup here, or there's some relationship here, that she knows them. And Nemesis is at a 13th degree conjunct Mercury, which makes me feel like someone's angry. At the 13th degree is Aries degree, right? So she is in descending with communications, no phone. Yeah, I don't think she has a phone. Nope. Yeah. I don't think she has her phone, actually. I'm not sure. But let's see what else. See all this? This is right down to Neptune. So the square here, all these squares here, and she's opposed Pluto at the 2nd degree. She didn't know the danger. I feel like, because I feel like she knew him or was familiar with them in a way, but it all turned bad. And with a victim being ruled by Jupiter, it just gives me hope. I'm like optimistic in a way that she's alive and okay, but she is at that 22 degrees of kill or be killed degree. So, you know, the outer wheel transits her birthday. I don't know her birthday. I don't know her date of birth. If one of you guys want to try to pull a chart on her, that would be great. If one of you guys could find her birthday, I'll pull it up. Okay, so Mercury is at 257 degrees. So I'm just going to keep mapping her. Let's see. $257. I see what you did. Never mind. Okay. What are the transits on the outer wheel? Let me pull well, she only went missing on the 24th, so some of the transits on the outer wheel aren't moved too much, but they moved a little bit. Let me show you in a second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, whatever help you guys can give. Oh, let me ask you this, Jen, while you're in here. I don't know if Missy's in here or not. Sometimes Kirsty will pop in, but I looked at that plane crash. There was a plane crash in New Jersey the other night, and I've only seen this on a natal chart. I've never seen it on a crime chart, but on the natal chart, the person had their AC line, their DC line, their MC line, and their IC line was all at the same degree. And on this person's on this plane crash, the AC line, the IC line, the DC line, and the MC line were all at 28 degrees. So that's like fated. It's a fated accident with family, with friends, partnerships, Icy line, I would say with, you know, the roots of the family and then the reputation and someone's, I guess someone's legacy, but I don't know. I've never seen that before. Yeah. Thank you. Know when she went missing on Christmas Eve and the address. All I have is, I don't have the exact address, but from where, like, I gathered where the cameras were, I'm thinking she went missing from either one of these houses, out of one of these driveways here, because, let me get it so you can see close up, because it says the 1100 block of Caspian Spring right here. So, I'm thinking it's in this area here, and she was seen in the driveway, so I'm taking it kind of like at the end of everyone's driveway here. This area here is probably where she was seen on CCTV footage. Right through here. Last seen December 24th near the 1100 block of Caspian Spring, San Antonio. Yeah. And she went missing early in the morning at 6:58 a.m. So December 24th, 6:58 a.m., and she was in San Antonio, Texas. Yes, I wanted to ask you, have you ever pulled up a crime chart and see them all at the same degree like that? The MC line, the AC line, and the DC line? All at the same degree? I thought that was wild. Like I said, I've only seen that once before, but it was on a natal chart, not a crime chart. Okay, so let me continue to map out Mercury. It rules the open enemy to our victim is in Mercury. So I'm just going to get, you know, the basics of the map in, and the next time I come up, I'll have the whole map like mapped out for everyone. I'll push it way out. But right now I'm just trying to get the basics of the map. All right. So and then I'll push it way out. So the next one that I should map is the moon, because the moon is very important. The moon is at 23 degrees, which rules an Aquarius degree, and the moon is in Aquarius. So that's friend groups, emotions with friend groups, and someone wanting possession of something because it's in the second house. Second house on my wheel of life rules money and possessions and assets and income. So it makes me wonder, did someone want to possess her with that moon there? And they're emotional about something with her. So, yeah, that's another, the moon being an Aquarius. And again, she went missing on a Wednesday, which is ruled by Mercury. And the open enemy is being ruled by Mercury. That's just, it's pretty wild. All right, so the moon is at a 23rd degree. I'm writing it down so I have it saved. And then when I go back, I'll just push it out. In Aquarius, Aquarius is 300, so we're at 323. All right. May have been their natal degree when it took place. Maybe. Yeah. The 28th degree. Oh, for the plane crash, you mean? I'm kind of curious who they are. I feel like they're connected to each other and they hit each other. It's like weird. Definitely a fated situation. Hey, hon, I'm live. Oh, thank you. You made me dinner? Thank you. Thank you. I got Brussels sprouts. I got chicken. And mashed potatoes, I think. Mashed potatoes and chicken. But I can't eat it right now. I'm just going to have to wait. I'm just going to have a piece of Brussels sprouts. Thank you, honey. I love you. Okay. Hey, Yolanda. It's good to see you. May have been their natal degree. Yeah. Welcome, everybody coming in. Okay, so let's map the moon. 323. The moon is always important in crime. It tells us about the emotions of it. It tells us about a direction as well. Yeah, thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. Okay, 323. I don't have like the best mouse. I just have this little laptop. I don't even think this is like a laptop. I think this computer is like a, it's a Samsung, but I think it's just like a little, it's just a little type of computer. Hopefully one day I'll get a better system. 323. 323. Seems like it's kind of desolate around them. Do they live in a desert? It would be, Aries is ruling the end of the matter. Yeah, it's kind of desolate in some of these areas, like they're doing construction or building homes nearby. Aries at the end of the matter makes me feel like there's some anger involved. Let's see. Aries at the end of the matter. Let's see. We'll refer to Kersey's book here. So I'll just show you guys here. Okay. Mars, Scorpio, Pluto. So that's Aries is ruling the fourth house, which is ruled by Mars. So Mars, along with Scorpio and its modern ruler Pluto, governs the head, the blood, the muscles, reproductive systems, the colon, and organs of elimination. This combination is strongly linked to blunt force trauma, especially to the head. Wounds inflicted by weapons, gunshots, stabs, and knife attacks are common. Okay, this is what it could mean. I'm not saying that this is what happened to our victim, okay? We really want to keep hope alive because remember, our victim is showing up in Jupiter, and that is an optimistic planet. So like I said, there is this I just want to try to be optimistic, okay? Okay, so let's see. Wounds inflicted by weapons, gunshots, stab wounds, and knife attacks are common. These signatures are also connected to burns, fires, injuries, cuts, bruises, and conditions involving inflammation, fever, and excess heat. So she could be near a heat source, the color red at the end of the matter as well. In forensics analysis, Mars shows quick, aggressive action, especially when placed in or ruling the seventh house. This is ruling the end of the matter. In the womb and in the tomb is the fourth house. These placements often describe a perpetrator who acts on impulse, using force without hesitation. So, yeah. And she is opposed Jupiter. Jupiter is opposed Pluto. So that could be like, this is tension here. Like, this is the planet of obsession. This is the planet of secrets, right? And it's in Aquarius, so it's doing something that's shocking. And it's in that second degree, which is possession, obsession, right? Wanting to possess somebody. And to me, this is kind of obsessive nature here. And it's kind of shocking and over the top. So, yeah. Her natal Chiron is in Gemini at 24 degrees. Okay. So that's Taurus as well. 24 degrees is Taurus, right? No, wait. 23 degrees is Aquarius. No, 24 degrees is 24 degrees is Pisces, 12th house. 23 is Aquarius, 24 is Pisces. So something hidden. It's in Gemini. Oh my God. So Gemini is like, she goes missing on a Wednesday, which is ruled by Gemini and Mercury. And then her natal Chiron is in Gemini, a wound that Chiron is the wound that never heals. And on the crime chart, Chiron is where? Chiron is where? On her crime chart, where I just saw Chiron. Where are you? Chiron. Right here. Chiron is conjunct Aries in the 4th house of in the womb and in the tomb. So she has a head injury, I believe. Head or face. I'm going to eat another Brussels sprouts. And Chiron is at a 22 degrees, which is a kill or be killed degree. And Jupiter is at a 22 degrees, which is a kill or be killed degree. Selene is at the 18th degree, shedding light on this darkness here. She's going to shed light on something dark. Selena. I'm concerned for her mental health. Yeah. Do you think because of the Cancer and emotions? I was thinking her stomach was upset. Maybe her stomach. Venus and Juno have just opposed her Chiron and Gemini. Oh, geez. So, and Juno is right here. There's Juno and Venus at 1 degree apart. Venus is at 29 degrees. That's a critical and analytical degree. Square Neptune. So, like, that's what I feel like there's a delusional female here. I feel like there's a delusional female and 28 degrees of Juno. Right smack dab on the AC. That's a relationship. Aquarius is friend groups in her community. Wonder if she was on meds for depression or anxiety. Well, our victim is showing up in Cancer, so that's a mental, emotions. I'm curious about her relationships. I really would like to know. I feel like she was trying to seek freedom from something. I mean, if she's shown up in the house of Cancer, that's emotions, right? I mean, it's very possible. They said she had a little bit of depression. Oh, okay. Yeah. That would be the emotions for Cancer is very emotional. I'm a Cancer. We're an emotional wrecks. And can have mood swings for Cancer. Sorry, guys. I'm eating Brussels sprouts. Okay. So we'll do the moon. Did I do the moon? No. Not yet. So, let me just mark here the moon. Have they said she has been suicidal in the past? Let me look at that again. Because she's opposed Pluto, you think that she may have, because of this opposition here, that she may have taken her own life? Kill or be killed degree, 22 degrees. She's 22, 18 minutes. That's the devil, man. 18 minutes. 22 degrees, kill or be killed. I don't know. She's definitely emotional. No, nothing in such worries. Capricorn and Saturn, unavoidable altercation. See, I was thinking Capricorn and Saturn, is that, Sweetly, is that someone who wants to, control her as well? Or, like, someone who wants to, like, I was thinking, Capricorn and Saturn would be, like, restriction and in crime, not on a natal chart, but in crime, that someone wanted to take control of her and, like, be an authority figure to her. I type slow. No, that's fine. You're fine. Yeah, whatever you guys can add, I really appreciate it. Capricorn is avoidable altercation. And then, no, nothing in such worries. I type slow. Sun in shining on her Saturn, bringing limits. Sun in shining on her Saturn, bringing limits and boundaries with authority in her life. Maybe work, maybe her dad. Yeah. Huh. I wonder, have we heard anything about the family being, like, controlling? The sun's in the first house, so that could be a father in the first house. Allegedly. Of course, I'm not accusing her father of doing anything. I'm just saying that they could have been a father, or, Venus could also be a mother, but and Juno can be relationships. I mean, she is 19. She's not married. So, I mean, we could look at all kinds of relationships involved with the victim. And Juno is really hugging that victim line. So, there could be some dynamics in her, with her father. That's for sure. Catch 22 there. Yeah. Now, when a victim shows up in the house that's ruled by Libra, in the 7th, that's the open enemy house, and it's also your relationship. So that makes me, and it's ruled by Cancer. So it does make me wonder about family, her emotions, or something. Was she emotional about a breakup or a relationship that she was having? And her emotions. Probably overbearing, yeah. And literally, catch 22, Sweetly, she's at a 22nd degree. I mean, literally at a 22nd degree, which is a killer be kill. Chiron is at a 22nd degree. Let me see if I have any other 22 degrees. The moon is at 23. It's Aquarius degree. No, I think I just have two 22s. Makes you wonder with Juno right there on the ascendant. Yeah, I feel like this is a relationship of some sort. Hugging her. And then Mercury ruling the open enemy. Mercury is in Sagittarius, so they have a belief. Whoever her enemy is, if we're dealing with two people, they're younger than 29 or younger than 30, and that they would be hidden. That there'd be like a hidden enemy that has some type of belief of something. Some type of authority, or someone from her school, maybe, because Sagittarius rules college, Sagittarius rules schools, Sagittarius rules teachers and coaches, right? Oh, she was just baptized? Really? Aw. Well, maybe someone from a church, because Sagittarius rules churches, right? Even Saturn being in Pisces, this rules religion as well, in a way, and spiritual beliefs. Churches, youth groups. Yeah, youth group. I wonder why it took her so long to get baptized. Was she baptized Catholic? Yes? All right, let's map out another map. planet here. Let's map out the AC line because it rules the victim. So my AC line is at... My AC line's at 25 degrees. I lost my damn pencil. Jen's probably looking at me like, oh my God, Junie, you're so slow. Jen does this super fast. I'm like super slow. Hi, Timmy. Nikola Tesla. We're just doing a location criminal astrology, hun. Thanks for joining. Neighbor, Gemini, yes. Gemini rules neighbors, siblings, cousins. We're usually dealing with two men, usually. Possibly male, but with that Venus in the first house, we could actually have a female too. Short trips, neighborhoods, communication, neighboring towns, things like that. So 25 of Sag. So 240 plus 25. 240 plus 25. Can somebody add up 240 plus 25 because I can't find my pencil? Can someone add up 240 plus 25? I can't find my pencil. Ah! Where did it go? Oh, I found it. Okay, so the AC is 240 plus 25. 5, 4, 5, 6, 265. Thank you, guys. 265. Okay. All right. We just go here. Hey, honey. How are you?
Okay.
285. 265. Now, this is going to give me a tight little triangle here. So I am interested in this spot over here. $265. Junie, I think they found her, honey. They did? Is she alive? Oh my God, I hope she's alive. As I said, I really wanted to be optimistic. Is she alive? Let's see. Did they find Camila Mendoza? Are they saying they found her just now? Gee, I think they found her. Or no, they didn't find her. What date is this one? I don't think they found her. Did they find her, guys? Oh, on a dash cam. Jen, that would be so weird because I heard from Spirit she'll be found today this morning. When I hear today, Aaliyah wonder if I misheard and they said Tuesday instead of today. Oh, wow. It was fake. Oh, okay. Damn it. I am gonna try to be very optimistic, guys. It's okay, sweetly. I have many typos. I'm going to invest in a huge I need to invest in one of those magnifying glasses. Because sometimes when I'm like trying to count the little lines on the charts, I'm like literally like 1, 2, 3. Like I can't see shit. Like I'm blind. So, okay. So 265 is my AC. And it makes this little pie here section. So I am interested in this little pie. It's very close to the open enemy and our victim, because the AC rules the victim and our Mercury rules the open enemy. So this is making a little pie section. I'm interested in that. And where these mile markers are at, I'm really kind of hoping that we might have some more camera, or that our, I have to say this, that if she was taken, okay, that our open enemy is in a house, the 12th house, that is ruled by Neptune and Pisces, which rules film. Pisces is the art of illusion, which is Hollywood. And we can sometimes see CCT footage showing up with Mercury. With Mercury being in Pisces here, the 12th house. That when Neptune was discovered, so was making movies and taking photographs. So we might have two people or our enemy, who might be younger than 30, show up on CCT footage somewhere. I'm hoping. You doxing someone? I don't think so. Oh, okay. All right, so let's mark AC here so I don't get it mixed up. This is AC line in SAG. Saggy. Who are we looking for? I just got in chat. Hey, Enchanted. She was last seen 2 blocks from the house. Do you know the address of where she was seen? Oh, you're 5 minutes away from where she went missing? Are you really? Hi, Enchanted. We are looking for this person here. Her name is Camila Mendoza. She's a 19-year-old girl that went missing on Christmas Eve morning in Texas. And we're looking at her crime chart, or the last known time and location is this chart right here. And then we're mapping this chart out on Scribble Maps. So what line will go that direction? Which line? The AC line? Sorry, my dog's drinking water. I wonder if it's Braun or the 1604 loop. Oh, I've heard of her. I'm in Texas. Oh, you're in Texas, Enchanted? I hope so, too. We're all trying to work together to find this girl. That would be 2 blocks. So 1604 Braun. Do you know what time she was seen there? On the same morning? On the same morning? (6:58 a.m.) Yeah, that's the time I have here, but I'm mapping her from Caspian Spring. But someone's saying to look at another street. Yeah, my chart that I have is 6:58. See, 6:58 a.m. Antonio, Texas. Sorry, I'm trying to go back. Investigators also confirmed Camila had been dealing with personal stress, including school-related issues and a recent mutual breakup. Okay, so that's her showing up in relationships over here. An open enemy, 22 degrees, opposed Pluto, someone wanting to control and be obsessive. Juno is hugging that AC, Jen. It really makes me think relationship issues, and that there's two people are. I mean, Gemini could rule the mind. Gemini also rules our mind and the way we think, and Cancer can rule our emotions. She was seen walking down Wild Horse Parkway. Wild Horse. Where is Wild Horse? Wild Horse Parkway is right here. Do you know what time she was seen there? Because should I move my whole map to Wild Horse Parkway? So Wild Horse Parkway, find that and see which lines will go that direction. So the moon is heading that direction. This is the moon right here. Oh, no. Her planet. Jupiter went this direction. This was Jupiter, right? Yeah, I forgot to mark it. Damn it. Gotta always remember to mark, guys. Like, so Jupiter takes me through Wild Horse. And Jupiter is what's ruling the victim at 22 degrees in Cancer. Around 7 a.m. Okay. So that's just 2 minutes off from the chart. So she was seen walking on that road. It's just how this program works, guys. The clicks and everything, you can't really help it. It clicks. So here is Wild Horse Parkway. And that does map out this intersection right here, guys. So it's mapping out. This line rules her. Jupiter in Cancer. And this is Wild Horse. I wonder if she was seen on the corner here. I wonder which direction she went. Juno. Let's do Juno. Juno is really close to the AC. So Juno is at 26 Sagittarius. So it's really close to the AC. We should do Venus. No, Juno is 28. I'm sorry. So Juno is 240 plus 28. Hold on. 240 plus 28 is 268. Okay. Let's do that. Let's map out Juno. Hope you guys can see. Thank you, Londa. You guys are quicker than me. Does that go to Braun? Hold on, I'll pull that up in a second. Let me just start to get Juno mapped out. 268. Hold on, my dog's going to throw up. Daisy, go outside. You can't throw up in here. Can you guys let the dog out? She's going to throw up. Can you let her out? Sorry for yelling. My dog is like gagging. Probably because she drank too fast. Okay, 268. real close to my AC. Okay, 268. Thanks for being here with me, guys. I know I'm really slow at doing this, but it's been a while since I mapped. And I will push this out farther and pop back on later and show you what when the map is all done. 268. I wonder if this is construction over here. The root of the matter. And Neptune is in... Saturn is in Neptune, which our physical body could be water. Jupiter is in Cancer. That's water. But the end of the matter is Aries, which is earth. And this is all like construction right next to her neighborhood. They must be getting ready to build something here, guys. Oh, I am curious about this construction site. Kind of reminds me of Sebastian. I mean, because like what Jen always says with Sebastian, there's all those holes over at the construction site. You just don't know, you know, there's all these pipes and stuff that they do underground on all these construction areas. Look at that whole area. She was farther down on the parkway. Okay. Do you know the address she was seen at 7? So what she would have, because here's Jupiter taking her to this intersection here. So do you think she walked down this way or do you think she walked down that way? So here's our line of Jupiter right here. And here is Wild Horse Parkway. Here. Was she walking down this way? So there's a big fence. There is a concrete company there too. Oh, wow. No, it's called Burning Bush. She was farther down on the parkway where she was seen. Down this way? So when she came out of that intersection, did she walk down? It's all fenced on both sides, guys. Look at that. She's fenced in on both sides. It makes me wonder if she was like going to meet someone and she was in communication right before she left. It does that. Let me see. I mean, I should map out her last known location, and then I'll do another map for if we can get the exact area where she was at on Wild Horse Parkway. I'll map that out too and see if the lines connect. You think I should do that, Jen? All right, so let me do the DC, which rules the open enemy. The DC is in Gemini. Gemini is at a 60 degrees. So we're just going to add 25 and 60. 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 85. And that takes me to the open enemy, the DC. 85. You can see where I'm taking the little doohickey thing, and where those little circles turn black, you push it out 85 degrees. So this takes me over to Wild Horse. So I'm wondering if it's going to take me to an area where she walked through. That's my dog making all that noise. Dogs lost scent on Glam Road. On Galm. It's not Glam. It's Galm Road. Okay. Hey, Aggie. How you doing, darling? It's good to see you. How was your Christmas, Aggie? I hope everybody had a good Christmas with their families. Glam Road. Dog scent on Glam Road. Where is Glam Road? All right. Pony Road. Give me 1 second. Okay. Pony Gate Road. Wild Horse Parkway. Tiger Horse Lane. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, excuse me. Glam Road. And she was walking. I know. I'm still trying. Still trying as well. Glam. It's Galm. Galm Road. And Io, Texas. All right, so here's Galm Road. Let me just put. You said a dog scent was here on a Galm Road. Dog scent. So I'll just mark it dog scent. Save. Let's see how far away it is from her last known location. It's not that far. So the AC line and the line of Juno goes over here. Probably. Let's see. We push those lines out. All right, so the AC was 265. Let me see. $265. Takes me right near it. $265. Takes me right by there. And then 257 was Mercury, which rules the open enemy. So I think that's going to take me right over there. Let's see, 257. There's 257 for Mercury, which rules the open enemy. Let's see if it takes us over to that road. It might pie shape it out. It's really close, guys. Look how close that line is going to go to where the dogs are searching. 257. It's hard to balance it. 257 takes me right through the road. Right over here. That makes me feel like she got into a car. Because, I mean, that's a long walk, guys, from where she lived. But, I mean, she's 19. I mean, when I was 19, I used to walk all over the place, too. Now I walk on the riverfront, and I'm like, can I get my scooter? I can't even make it. I'm like, let me go get my scooter because I'm too tired to walk it. Okay, so here is Glam Road, and this is a pie section that Mercury and the AC line and Juno are all on Glam Road, okay? Glad everybody's talking to each other. Then a farm to market at 1560. Then a farm. Do we know where they're searching at on this road, guys? So, Glam Road. All right, so my Mercury line is here. And Mercury does rule travel in short, distant journeys, like short areas around your local neighborhood. So, why is it doing that? Hold on, give me 1 second. Looks like Glam Road goes in 2 different directions, actually. Okay. Let's see. So, Mercury goes right over Glam Road twice because there's two roads by that name. I don't know if you can see it, guys. Let me try to zoom in. So here's Glam Road. And our astrology maps out a pie section on this road. So, trying to get it so you guys can see. It's a big road, big intersection road. And then there's a little road by the same name. It goes down. So this is a big road. And see, and then it goes off here. I feel like she knows these people. I mean, a lot of people's emotions are very upset on Christmas Eve. A lot of people are emotional. And just because she's a beautiful girl and has everything you think she's a beautiful girl and she has everything she needs and everything she wants. I mean, people can be depressed on holidays and stuff. But it just, that Gemini opposed, and Gemini being in Neptune, yeah, it can give little hints to mental illness, guys. Mentally unwell. But I am looking at it as if she was taken as well. But I am optimistic at the same time because of that Jupiter. Just gives me hope that she's okay. So I'm hoping, but she is at a 22 degrees and she is opposed Pluto. So that could be death. I mean, that she's going through a transformation of some sort, like a mental transformation. Her Chiron in Gemini was being opposed by the first house, Juno and Venus. Well, that makes me think of relationships. But Gemini can also be like being in your head and having all kinds of thoughts, right, Jen? Like Mercury can make things in your head confusing, having, you know, all these thoughts. Cancer can be the emotions. But also in true crime, when a victim shows up in the 7th house, you have to really question her relationships with people and if she has a secret open enemy, because Mercury is sitting over in the 12th house, you know, in the 17th degree. So that makes me feel like it's a hidden enemy, or, you know, it was a farm that they just built up. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a break now. I've been on for a while. I'm going to continue to map her out. This triangle right here, this pie section, is Mercury, Juno, and the open enemy line. So she was in her pajamas bottoms, without her phone, without her wallet, and without her car. Her phone was later found turned off, sitting on her bed. Her friends say she has always had her phone with her. Yeah, that's just weird, isn't it? And that would be, you know, Mercury being square right there. Mercury was square. Mercury is square Neptune and Saturn. Venus is square Neptune. Juno is square Neptune and Saturn. Like, ugh. All this red here, guys, is just ominous as fuck. Either she's not mentally well, or whoever had her is delusional. If there's 2 people involved, these 2 people have a belief, and they're delusional, and they kept it hidden. Neptune's at the 29th degree as well. So, yeah, that just looks terrible. Camila is believed to be in imminent danger due to the suspicious circumstances and concern for her mental well-being. Okay. So, yeah. So this Mercury and this Cancer can be emotions and the mind not being well. Her Hygeia, Jen, is at a 0 degree, right on the DC. So that could be her mental health as well. And Hygeia is just crossed the threshold into Gemini. Into Cancer. Sorry. Leaving Gemini, which is the mind and the way that we think, going in, and then Hygeia crosses over this DC in her health, which could be her emotional health, right? So Gemini is more mind health, and then it goes into 0 degrees of Cancer, which is her emotional health. Kronos is 16 degrees. Jupiter is 22 degrees. Opposed Pluto. So I'm hopeful, but at the same time, I'm not. Could she have done something to herself? It's possible. Hi. Hi, Jamaica. Howard. It's good to see you. And it was Christmas Eve, and people are always depressed Christmas Eve, you know, if there is depression. But, I mean, that Gemini just makes me feel it's either her mental health or 2 people are involved. And it would be 2 people younger than 29, younger than 30. But there's all this other stuff regarding her emotions and her mental health, and all this squaring to Neptune, which is like a delusion of some sort, a delusionment. And the moon is at 23 degrees, which rules Uranus. The moon rules your emotions. And then Aquarius is ruling the 2nd house there. So, or the moon is in Aquarius there. And it's shocking. It doesn't seem to be any water nearby. Something shocking and unexpected she's doing here. I just don't feel that she did something. But where is she? We had girls go missing a few days with her too. What? There was another girl that went missing? I mean, she could definitely have a head injury. Aries rules gunshots. And Saturn being in Neptune, in Pisces here, and her North Node 11th degree in Pisces. I see this North Node, in the third house, North Node, 11th degree, is an Aquarius degree. So that's something shocking with her friend groups and part of her destiny in Pisces, which could be some type of delusionment, some type of belief, some type of conspiracy, some type of lie. And Nessus is at the 18th degree there. So I'm optimistic because she is being ruled by Jupiter that we might have hope, but at the same time, she could have really done something to herself because she's opposed Pluto here. Or something has happened to her. And if someone did get her, I would say it'd be 2 people younger than 30. And they know her. And she knows these people. All right, that's what I have for now, guys. I'm going to head out. Okay, I'll look that up. And then I'll come back on tomorrow night after work. I work until like 4:30 tomorrow. And I'll come on after work. And I'll try to finish up the map on my lunch break. Yeah, Mercury could definitely be the perp. Because Mercury is in secret hidden enemies. But also Mercury could be her mental health. And with it being in Neptune, she could have had some like a psychotic break. I kind of am seeing that in a way. So it's either her mental health or something with a relationship with 2 people and someone is caught her off guard and someone would be jealous of her. So I see both of it. I see it in both ways. It's either her mental health or it's 2 people that she knows that were secret hidden enemies from her. It is. It's sad. She's such a pretty girl. It could be a relationship, or I'm like 50-50. It's either her mental health because of this Cancer, opposed Pluto, or she's with her enemy, and they could be 2 people. And the enemy is hidden because they're in Neptune. They're in the 12th house. It's the house of hidden things. See, Selena being here in the 8th house at 18th degree, I feel like Selena is going to shine a light. She's in Leo, which is the sun. The moon. Selena is the moon. 18th degree is something devilish, something evil. And it's going to show light on something dark because it's in the 8th house. Death, transformation, other people's money, taxes, your spouse's money, other people's possessions, right? So Selena's going to shine a light on something evil. Okay. All right, guys. Blessings to you all. Please keep Camila in your prayers. If she is thinking of harming herself, just say a prayer for her. And if someone did get her, just pray that they let her go. I mean, we have to have a little bit of optimism because she is being ruled by Jupiter. Like I said, Jupiter's 50-50. It's either 50% she survives or 50% it goes over the top and it goes the complete other opposite direction. Because it's when a victim is being ruled by Jupiter, you got... It's like, let's say, like I said, if there was 5 victims and one of those victims was ruled by Jupiter, the victim that's ruled by Jupiter is usually the victim that gets it over the top, okay? Because Jupiter is about expansion and growth and doing things over the top. So if we have a victim that's being ruled by Jupiter, then we have to be, it could be 50-50. It could be that she survives, or it could be she really gets the brunt of it, okay? But she is opposed, this is tension, to Pluto, which is the planet of transformation and death in the 2nd house of Aquarius, which rules an unexpected, shocking event. So right there, that kind of gives me, could she have hurt herself, or could someone have taken her because they wanted to possess her, and someone was a little bit obsessive with her? Because Pluto is about obsession, man. Pluto can be very controlling and obsessive. All right, let's just do our best. Could perp duo be DID multiple personalities? Dr. Joe, yeah, because of Mercury. Yeah, the perp could be not well, but very smart and intelligent and kind of blends in like a chameleon. And with Venus in the first house, it makes me think that the Venus is at 29 degrees. That's an anaretic degree, really close to the AC, conjunct the AC. It makes me think that there could be like, do we have a female involved here? Something about a relationship with Juno hugging that. Juno is hugging that 28. It makes me feel relationship. So like I said, I'm 50-50. This is a relationship, or she did something to herself. She has a secret enemy because of some type of relationship in her local area. Someone who might know her siblings, someone in a local neighboring town, her neighbors, is all Gemini, okay? All right. Oh, hey, Susie Q. Hi, sweetie. I missed you, honey. All right, let me just show you the map for what I have right now, and we're gonna map the rest of this out tomorrow. I got it. My husband cooked dinner, and I know that the kitchen is probably like a complete disaster. He probably used every pot in my kitchen to make baked chicken. So I got to go down and clean up. I got to put my laundry in for work tomorrow, and this is what I have so far. This is the moon line, this is the AC line and Juno line, and this rules the open enemy. This line rules Jupiter, which is also ruling the victim. And it does take me on where they said that she was seen on the corner of Wild Horse and Parkway. This takes me right out to that intersection right there, guys. Right there is the intersection. So, yeah, I mean, that's Wild Horse Parkway right there. And it goes right down the sidewalk even. Like if she was walking on the sidewalk, this line maps out the sidewalks. Okay? All right. All right, take care, everyone. I hope to see you all tomorrow night. He sounds like an Aries. Hey, hi, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Rooney? All right, thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll try to look at other areas that she was seen. But from what I understand, this is the 1100 block of looked like the area that they were filming. I could be wrong, but we'll try to figure out more tomorrow. Renew. Oh, okay. I love it. Welcome, Renew. I hope you subscribe and become a channel member. Thank you for being here. And I'll do live readings. We'll do tarot readings. You know what? Let me pull a tarot card on her real quick before we go. Hold on, guys. Let's just pull a tarot card. I'll just pull one out and see what it tells me about Camila Mendoza. Texas, in San Antonio, Texas, 19 years old, missing Christmas Eve morning. Spirit, can you give me a tarot card that tells me about Camila? Give me one tarot card for Camila. I'll pull you back so you guys can see. One tarot card for Camila. Tell me where she is. Balance. Bottom of the card is arguing. So this is combative. This is, Leo can be an authority figure to her. It can be a father, but it also can be a boyfriend, someone that she's hooked up with. Saturn can be controlling there. And this also is conflict, fighting, arguments, disagreements. Could be disagreements within her community. Remember the moon? The moon is in Aquarius. That is friendship groups, okay? And it's at a 23rd degree, which also rules friendship groups. And the moon really is a lot of emotions the crime chart, okay? The the overall emotions of the crime. And it is square Uranus. That red line, the moon, it goes over to Uranus and Algol, who's a demon, and 28th degrees of Uranus is the planet of unexpected, shocking events, okay? Something happening unexpectedly in the 5th house, which also rules hookups. And it's ruled by Taurus, which is someone wanting to possess or someone being possibly a little jealous, okay? And Pluto is sitting there, that little shit. Pluto, I love Pluto. Pluto is a beautiful planet, but he is sitting there at a Taurus degree in a house that's ruled by Taurus. See, he's in the 2nd house and he's at a 2nd degree. That's someone that can be very possessive and want to take ownership or possess you or, yeah, take you for some whatever reason. Okay, so we have balance here. This could be financial insecurity, giving attention to one and not giving attention to the other. Do you see I have the scales of Libra here, and it's ruled by Taurus. What does Taurus rule? Libra. Who my victim is showing up in a house that's ruled by Libra. The 7th house rules Libra. So it is interesting, and that someone took action. But I feel like we should have some optimism. Again, Saturn rules the physical body, and Sagittarius is what's ruling our victim right now. So at the bottom of the deck here, I have that they are refusing to compromise, give in, stubborn, rigid. So they might try to fight. They might try to fight. Either they're going to try to fight whatever mental situation they're in, or they might try to fight to get out. So let's just keep praying that she'll be found, and we'll know her truth soon. All right, everyone. Blessed be. Bye-bye now. I'm going to log off. Love you guys. Be good to one another. Take care of one another. Be kind. Bye-bye.